Hey friends, welcome back to All Things Considered. So some of my favorite types of YouTube videos are of EDC, backpack, and tech kit breakdowns. I just find this stuff very entertaining and insightful, and I'm always on the lookout for clever gadgets that could improve or simplify my workflow. In this video, we'll take a closer look at my tech pouch and the assortment of gizmos that I keep in it. Let's jump in. The tech pouch I use is from a company called Peak Design. They're one of the most prominent brands to come out of Kickstarter, offering an excellent variety of camera accessories and tech bags, all backed with lifetime warranty support. This particular pouch has been hailed by many bag nerds as the ultimate tech pouch. It's built with premium materials inside and out, provides adequate padding and water resistance for your sensitive gear, and has more pockets than you ever thought you needed. It has grab handles on each side and two at the base that you can use to get a better grip so you can hold it open one-handed. It spreads out like an accordion and in tandem with the light gray lining gives great visibility for your gear. It's a little overwhelming at first, especially if you're used to just throwing all your knickknacks into one big pocket. But once you've found the perfect home for each of your items, it quickly becomes second nature. The largest and heaviest item in my tech pouch is this 15,000 mAh power bank from Xipin. It features power delivery at a whopping 65 watts, so it can fast charge pretty much everything except for really power-hungry devices, like a 16-inch MacBook Pro or a gaming laptop. It charges my phone, my tablet, and even my MacBook Air at the full 65 watts. After some extensive testing, it's actually closer to 12,000 milliamps, but considering the wallet-friendly price tag of just around $30, this thing is pretty slick. When there's a power outlet available, I've been using this generic 65-watt charger, which also features power delivery. It has two USB-C ports and one USB-A port, and is capable of charging up to 3 devices all at once. Of course, if you do that, it'll be dividing up the wattage across all 3 ports. But the power output to size ratio on this device is tough to beat. This is also where I keep my Logitech MX Anywhere 2S mouse, and you'll notice it has a plastic shell on it. It's actually from the packaging. I just cut it down to this and it acts like a shell that prevents the buttons and scroll wheel from being pressed while inside the pouch. It features an infinite scroll wheel, which is great for navigating through really long web pages, and the buttons are programmable so you can have a specific function for each of your applications. I mean, who doesn't love a good shortcut, right? There's a newer version of this mouse that has a USB-C port instead of micro, but I don't think it offers any other new features, which is why I'm sticking with this one until it dies, or at least until Logitech puts out an even better one. Next up is this USB C Hub or dongle, whatever you want to call it. This one is from Baseus, and I picked this up for my MacBook Air, which only has 2 Thunderbolt 4 ports. This lets me connect an HDMI line to an external monitor, 3 USB-A ports for other peripherals, and more importantly, an Ethernet port. There's a separate review for this device on the channel if you want to know more about it. Another recent addition to my tech pouch is the Sandisk Extreme Portable SSD. This is the second version that claims to have read-write speeds of up to 1000 megabits per second, but of course that will also depend on the device that you plug it into. On my M1 Mac, it does an average of 650 megabits per second, which is fast enough for my needs. I also did a full review on this item. The link will be somewhere on the screen and also in the description if you want to check that out. I'm still using the Soundpeats T2 wireless earbuds for calls and music. It provides decent active noise cancellation and good sound and call quality for a very reasonable price. With the bigger items out of the way, let's take a look at my collection of cables. People tend to take cables for granted, but to me they're just as important, because really you can't get any of this other stuff to work if your cables are busted. This 3-in-1 cable from Baseus has been working great for me. It can deliver up to 100 watts on USB-C, so even if I upgrade my 65-watt brick to something bigger, this cable should still work just fine. The cable itself is thick and braided, and the other end converts to USB-C, so I can use it with the PD ports on both the charger and the power bank. Unfortunately, this cable doesn't do data transfer, which brings me to the next item that I have in here. It's a Thunderbolt 3 cable from a brand called Mukdodo. Apart from the strange name, Thunderbolt cables are what you want when connecting Thunderbolt devices if you're looking to maximize the transfer speeds. I've tested this extensively with the Sandisk SSD and it works just as well as the short cable that came with the device. Thunderbolt 3 is backward compatible with most USB-C devices, so it works with my phone and can also be used for charging. I also keep a few backup cables and adapters just in case one of my main cables breaks down. Lastly, I have a mechanical pencil and some refills, a highlighter, and a handy plastic phone stand. And that's all the stuff I carry in here. I don't know if you noticed, but I do have a thing for orange when it comes to my tech gear. Anyway, let me know down in the comments if you have any questions about a particular item you see here. Links will be down in the description if you're interested in purchasing any of this stuff. Using my affiliate links will help support the channel at no additional cost to you. Thanks for watching until the end. Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed tech-related content, and I'll catch you all in the next one.